Beneath Jerusalem's Temple Mount lies a sealed scroll that no one dares to open. This ancient artifact is said to hide a truth so explosive that it could shake 3 religions and the entire world. The question is, what is written inside this forbidden scroll? There are moments in history when the truth sits just inches away, yet no one dares to touch it. Sometimes because of fear, sometimes because of faith, and sometimes because the truth has the power to shake the world. The mysterious scroll discovered beneath the Temple Mount is one of those moments. No one dares to read it. No one dares to open it. And yet the entire world quietly wonders what is written inside. The Temple Mount, Jerusalem's heart, the crossroads of religion, conflict, and ancient stories. For thousands of years, this single hill has carried the hopes and histories of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. When you move even a handful of stones here, you don't just uncover dirt, you awaken a story buried for millennia. During a routine structural repair in 2009 near the southeastern corner of the Al-Aqsa Mosque, workers discovered something unexpected. Behind a thin, perfectly constructed underground wall lay a small stone box, placed there with purpose, hidden with precision, and sealed so carefully it was clear. Someone wanted this to remain untouched. Someone hid it deliberately. Someone wanted to protect it from time itself. When researchers finally opened the box, they found a tightly sealed scroll wrapped in a thin sheet of metal. It was not parchment. It was not leather. It was something far rarer, an ancient metallic plate etched with markings unlike anything they had seen before. The moment scholars held it, they realized this was not a simple religious document. This was a message. But a message meant only for a future time. Some symbols resembled Hebrew. Others looked like nothing recorded in any known language. That was the first sign. This scroll was never meant for ordinary eyes. Mystery 1. It resembles the Copper Scroll, but it's not the same. Back in 1952, the famous Copper Scroll was discovered among the Dead Sea Scrolls. It listed hidden treasures, secret locations, and ancient routes. This new scroll had similarities, metal material, carved text, and cryptic inscriptions. But soon researchers realized the carvings were far more precise. Nearly 30% of the symbols matched no known script. Several markings looked like fragments of a map, and the names etched on it didn't exist anymore, but had been hinted at in ancient texts immediately. Questions arose. Was this written by a lost sect? Was it a warning? Or was it documenting something the world was never supposed to uncover? Mystery 2. A strange device found beside the scroll. Near the scroll box, researchers discovered a small metallic object, intricate, ancient, and unlike anything found in previous Temple Mount excavations. Some believed it was a lock designed to keep the scroll sealed. Others suggested it was part of a ritual device used for safeguarding sacred objects. A few speculated it might activate or disable something when the scroll was opened. No explanation was certain. But the presence of something so complex beside the scroll made one thing clear. The scroll wasn't just hidden, it was protected. Mystery 3. Breaking the seal might destroy it forever. Although the scroll is metal, its protective outer layer is incredibly thin, almost too fragile to touch. Scientists believe one wrong move could cause the inscription to flake apart. Some theories claim the coating was intentionally designed to disintegrate if forced open. It was meant to prevent unauthorized reading. It could be the only copy in existence. What if opening it destroys the very knowledge it holds? What if one mistake causes a piece of history, perhaps the most important piece, to vanish forever? This fear alone has stopped experts from attempting to unseal it. Mystery 4. Who has the authority to open it? The Temple Mount is the most politically and religiously sensitive site on Earth. Anything discovered here touches multiple religions and nations at once. If this scroll contains a forgotten ritual from the First Temple, a prophecy related to the Third Temple, a narrative from a lost sect, or secret information about ancient power and territory, then opening it could ignite a global storm. A single interpretation could upset the religious balance, change historic claims, create conflict over sacred land, or challenge long-held beliefs. This isn't just archaeology. This is geopolitics, faith, and identity, compressed into one fragile scroll. And that is why researchers are genuinely terrified. So, what might be inside? Over the years, scholars have formed countless theories. Some believe it contains instructions for a sacred ritual lost in time, prophecies meant for a future generation, the final writings of a persecuted ancient group, hidden maps leading to sealed chambers beneath Jerusalem. Others suggest something even more shocking. A linguist studying photographs of the scroll believes several symbols match an early Nabatean cartographic script, an ancient form of mapmaking. If he's right, then the scroll may not be a message at all, it might be a guide. A guide to something hidden. A place forgotten. A location that has somehow escaped discovery, until now. Why researchers are truly afraid. Their fear comes from four things. 1. Opening the scroll could destroy its content forever. 2. Its message may trigger religious or political conflict. 3. It could be misinterpreted and spark chaos. 4. Its information might challenge everything we know about Temple Mount history. Simply put, the world may not be ready for what's inside. A breakthrough in 2023. After decades of debate, scientists attempted a new approach, one that didn't require opening the scroll. A cutting-edge 3D micro-layer scanner capable of analyzing ultra-thin metallic sheets was used. The results stunned everyone. The scroll is not a single layer of writing. It has multiple layers, almost like entries added over centuries. This suggests the scroll grew over time. Different hands contributed to it. Different eras left their mark. An evolving message. A living document. But because of the scroll's age, it's unclear whether the scanner captured this correctly, or whether the signals were distorted by corrosion. So even this breakthrough has left researchers uncertain, cautious, and more divided than ever. Why it still hasn't been opened even today? The scroll rests in a climate-controlled chamber, temperature-stable, light-minimized, humidity tightly regulated. Only a small number of experts are allowed to observe it. None are allowed to unseal it. Because opening it is not simply a scientific act. It is a decision that could impact millions of people across centuries of belief and identity. Some argue the world needs the truth. Others insist that some truths are too explosive. The scroll sits silently, caught between knowledge and danger. The mysterious scroll under the Temple Mount is not just an artifact. It is a test. A question. A reminder that history often holds power greater than we can imagine. Maybe one day its seal will be broken. Maybe the world will finally know the truth hidden beneath the ancient stones of Jerusalem. But until that day, the scroll remains what it has been for centuries, a silent guardian of a secret. A witness to forgotten eras. A message waiting for the right moment, and a mystery wrapped not only in metal, but in fear.